unshackled from shadows. She will rise in moonlit glory and carve a path of brightness to the accursed one's second death. So saith the wise Alondo. That beacon of angelic wrath has taken the fight to Ketheric on the rooftop, and the first line of defense are dead. But storming the tower won't be easy, and if we wait too long, Ketheric will gather his strength and retaliate. For now, though, he's on the back foot for the first time since he returned from the grave. This is it. The spearhead moment. You brought us this far. So how shall we proceed?
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
And so it continues.
Prepare.
Huh?
Liberate!
Is it calling to us? So many lonely souls, waiting to become like us. A series of dots and broken lines, entries in language that you just cannot read, and yet you sense their meaning nonetheless. A blur of noise and pain filters thought of newborn, high mind, staggered fresh from the spawning pool. The elder wakes, the elder births anew, but all is not right. Down in the darkness where the elder steers, something else moves too. 3 shining lights, that taste of pain.
These symbols are nonsense to me. So why can I read them?
It's a very good question. Maybe our tadpole allows us to read this stuff. Maybe it's just acting as some sort of auto translator. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. A series of more dots, fractured reports from other colony, scattered throughout the Underdark. One in particular tells of an uprising. Slaves break free from their fighting pits to swarm over the watchful Illithids. Pick that up as well. In which direction do I need to go? To my left, and I shall go to my right. You know the rules by now. You're telling me to go there? And I certainly will not await its full will. Never mind, I guess I have to go there after all. Is that the devil that I need to save? Has to be.
Descend.
There are more of those
Mind
worm
flayers and
thingies.
civilians, side by side.
Civilians?
This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Can I free them?
Your lungs burn with the dry heat of the fires raging about you. But the pain is not enough to diminish your swing. One goblin after another falls to your blade.
Well, at the very least, it seems like I got his
voice
revenge.
cries out through the thick smoke.
Oh, wait.
Raven Guard, you call, but the clang of swords and spell shouts of attacking drow are your only reply.
Oh, never mind. He didn't get his revenge. He was trying to fight back in that inn when they captured or rather kidnapped the Duke. But he got overwhelmed. That is not good. Not good indeed.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Okay. Dictated to Scribian Toot by Everon Gortash, Ceremorphous, a livid lava transformation of a host humanoid into a mind flayer. Typical occurs in less than a 10-day after infection. But the tadpoles laid by our captive elder brain are enhanced due to the power of Netter's magic, of the crown of castles? Our enhanced tadpoles induce in their host a sort of suspense, their most forces, a state in which the host becomes susceptible to the telepathic influence, and even coherent to the absolute, our elder brain. For our purpose, there are two keys, aspects to this influence. First, the conversion of the host into a mental lackey of the Absolute occurs entirely without the host's awareness. Its servility feels comfortable and natural. It never consciously questions that feeling. Second, the servile state persists even when the host is far beyond the usual range of the Elder's brain's psionic control. This phenomenon is spectacularly useful even for our ambition. So they noticed that some test subjects aren't turning into mind flayers, and that they can use that aspect to turn humans into slaves. That's
What
not
in the
good.
hell? That's Mizora in that pod.
Huh? Mizora? Wait, where?
Not over, then through.
I didn't see it.
Fireball in this thing.
She in there? Oh!
Mizora, you're Zariel's asset.
My dumb little stinker. Took you long enough. Now, by Grazit's cock, get me out of this thing.
I'll do it, and you'll set me free. That was the deal.
Yeah. So, get to it already.
How exactly did this happen? How did this happen? How did you get trapped by mind flayers?
The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Huh. Get your strength. Smash your foot through the pot. Can I examine it though? Left
The
side?
symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate.
I could kill her. And what on the right side?
You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
I could accidentally kill her. But I guess if I kill her, it wouldn't really free Will from his pact. She's just a smaller devil in a chain of command. If she falls off, he probably has to follow Zariel's commands. Alright then, I shall open the device. There you go. Hope you're grateful. Keep up with the deal. Set him free. I had your words. Come on.
You did all right, Will. I'd give your belly a good rub, but never could stand the smell.
You're free, Mizora. I held up my end. Now you hold up yours. Sever the pact.
Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soulbearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6
months?
months?
Gods damn you!
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Are you serious right now? Sever the pact now, devil, or I'll sever your head. Fine, 6 months. What happens next? God damn you. You would think that we would get a reward for going through all of this trouble. Right! If we have to wait 6 months for the actual reward, I better hope that you have something better to give us right now. Right? We literally jumped into a hole covered in mucus for you. And we didn't even know that we were saving you to begin with. This is unacceptable.
Another one?
Exactly.
Well, after jumping through all those hoops, a little treat wouldn't hurt.
Especially with that sort of attitude. What did you do? Oh, please don't make it worse. You already gave him horns. Huh? What is that?
All that power. And to think you want to throw it away. Now, you've got business in the towers to take care of. Don't you fret. I'll find you soon enough. You're going to need me. Count on it. Oh, and go ahead. Tell your chums how we met. It's a real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
How you guys met? How you guys made your deal, perchance? Whoa! Infernal Rapier. High spellcasting. You gain a 1+ for spell saving DCs. Melee caster instead of your dexterity modifier. Affected entity adds a spellcaster modifier on the attack roll. Planar ally. Campion? Imaging the soul as a blade, a good one, carefully looked after. A blade, or rather a bad one, suited for rusting in the rain. Flamed shoot and narrow. The blade is Will's soul, surmised in steel! She forged the blade out of his soul?
Defender of the people.
What? And I have it in my equipment? That seems a bit rash. Here you go, Will, I give your soul back. It's probably better though. Oh, it is better, and it's not even bound to me yet. Let's turn that into a packed weapon really quickly.
Hurry now.
There we go. Oh, God. It's really good. I hope you like it, Will. I hope you like it. I'm gonna send that to the camp. All of that stuff goes in the back. And I just saw I need to get rid of a bunch of items around here again.
Bad as it could have.
So, and it seems like Will has something to say.
Zariel's asset was none other than Mazora herself. Of course. Tricks on top of tricks on top of tricks.
Of
But
course.
I've only got 6 months before I made a free man. Thanks be to the Triad. No, scratch that. Thanks be to you.
Well, you're welcome. Miss Zora said that you could talk about the pact in exile. It's time that I know the whole truth. Yeah, what was that about?
First, we killed Ketheric Thorn. Then, I'll tell you everything you want to. Anything more we should discuss?
Why was it cut short? Oh well, I'm not gonna question that. Anyways, we can talk about the little potential again, but again, I will not force you to unleash those powers. If you feel uncomfortable with that, then it's good enough reason for us to not use it, right? It's a good enough reason for us to not use it. Now let's see. Where exactly is this leading us?
Let's see.
It's like somebody was trying to fight off some enemies around here. Oh. Ooh. Chests that I may or may not be able to open. They might have an issue with that, but that's
Might be
fine.
useful.
Don't get distracted. Nothing is to see around here. Let's just get those treasure chests without anybody noticing it.
General Thorm was attacked.
Okay!
In order to
I thought they already
evacuate
noticed it. We might have to
You
fight
should
them.
not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
What? No way! This is a misunderstanding! I'm certainly a true soul! I'm here to eradicate the traitors. For sure! Absolutely! Charm person. Absolutely! I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no need for a thrall. You could go on, make yourself useful somewhere.
Why is it
If you cannot
glitching out
manage
a little?
that, just stay out.
What is going on? Oh well, I need to escape before the effect runs off. They might notice us. Need some time for the effect to run off. For them to calm down, because I technically already stole a couple of things. Maybe there's something else that I can do on the other side of this corridor. In the meantime, for them to calm down. You know the drill by now, right? Yep. Absolutely. Oh, this looks important.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, in that case, I shall check up on the others really quickly. Oh wait, what's this? Oh! giant tentacle thingies? Yeah. True souls has passed through here. Might have, considering those giant tentacles. It could only have one source. I'm pretty sure there's only one entity as big as that thing. Right? Would be weird if there are more of them around. Okay. Not quite done looting this place though.
A whole fleet of nautiloids.
And I will save that healing point for later.
Through this place.
Neural pendant.
Descend.
I will not descend just yet.
Obey. Liberate.
I will not do it yet. Stop speaking in my head. I'm doing things. And boots. And now let me talk to you.
The end is coming. Do you feel it?
No, not really. But I do kind of want to murder you guys, just in case you might get in my way later. After all, I kind of need to retreat at some point.
Heed the mistress. She is blessed.
She is a blessing, you say. Right. That's the lady I've already talked to.
You are on sanctified ground. Speak only if you must.
Can I get your blessing? Which type of blessing is it anyways?
It is not my blessing. I am merely a vessel for our Lord Merkel's will. His shadow falls across you. Go forth and reap.
Wait, did I actually get a blessing? Guess I did. So, alright. I need you to move a little bit further away.
And you,
Well, hello.
You shall hit them with a fireball, and I'm just gonna hope that nobody is going to be bothered by this. Alright? Alright.
Time for some fun.
Sought to fight, and now you have one.
Seems like somebody was able to survive this. Oh, a bunch of them were able to survive this. I thought it would do a lot more damage.
Shall we cut and run?
Well, didn't quite go as planned. It's fine. They have shields. They
Quickly.
have shields. Spark them up. Okay. I don't want to erupt on them, but I don't think that's a possibility right now. One of them is already dead. That's good. And it here. And it there. Turn yourself invisible. Run ahead.
On the victor's path.
Eldritch Blast ×2.
Never a dull moment.
Eldritch Blast ×2. That was not the target that I was going for. Shoot again. End it here.
Battle favors the fearless. 2 steps at
We're
a
out
time.
of range. Wait it out.
You will beg for death long before we grant it.
Okay. He's trying to look for my invisible helper. He's still standing in the shield. Fireball? I don't think so. We're trying to summon more helpers. Well, about that. Pretty sure it's not gonna be that easy for you. Especially now that you are lacking a helper here. Oh, Devour Intelligence. Synapse discharge per turn. Nice. 50%. Try it out. Whoa! Good job, pal. Good job.
Faith will protect me.
Okay. Next up, a fireball. Okay, I don't like the shield. The explosion killed her. Literally. The explosion was enough to kill her. Why did you do that if it's so deadly for you?
This feels good.
Doesn't really make that much sense. Oh well. Not about to question it. Silence that guy for now. Go for slash. And another. Fire slaps. There we go. Not so bad. Let's hope nobody's going to visit this chamber for a while. Otherwise, it'd be kind of difficult to explain why so many guys are suddenly dead around here, huh? Yeah, that would be a little bit difficult to explain. The bright side, they can no longer infect any more of those humans. Right? We did something good today. We always need to keep that in mind. We did something good today. And now we shall leave as quickly as possible. Oh shoot, I left him behind.
Descend.
Okay, I don't think anybody has noticed them.
Liberate.
It's all fine. Get away before they ask questions. By the way, I haven't really checked this room yet. Which means I need to go forward and then lift. Maybe that area over there is cursed. Yeah, might be cursed.
Prepare the march.
Go into hiding.
My chosen.
Open the door. Let me take a peek. Read zombies. All sorts of zombies. Okay. Is it wise for me to enter this? Probably not. Definitely not.
Descend, faithful. We depart.
Oh well. Guess we're about to do this. Teleport. Hit him. What's that? A dead shepherd. Oh, that's bad news. Extremely bad news. Two. Okay. Come on. Come to us. No rest for the wicked. Never mind. You can still summon them back. It's fine. I should just blast another wave of fire. This is going to help us out. Help. The flyers might be a little bit annoying though. Especially against the Larian. Oh well, can't really do anything about that, right? We can't really do anything about that. Okay, I didn't really want to use it there. Not like this, at least. Oh well. Don't really have a choice right now. You have to do what you have to do. Still reviving them though. He killed himself! Cloud of Dagger! Cloud of Dagger! Yes! Fire! Keep the fire burning! Keep the fire burning, my girl! My precious girl! Don't survive that.
On the victor's path.
Okay, my character is going to cancel their spell now. 1, 2. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that they don't die from my own cloud of dagger. That would be kinda bad. And by the way, I should probably start to recover a couple of my spell slots. I'm using them up way too quickly. Recover level 5. Yes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Can I still use this? Yes, I can. Okay, I need everyone to regroup. Good. I shall heal all of you. And my wind elemental gets an additional heal. Alright. That is pretty much it. Made that. It's not really helpful because they die the second I unequip it. Ice Knife would have been helpful during this fight. But alas, I didn't have it at the time. It's fine though. It's fine. Alright. Time for us to loot and check out this place, right? Oh god. Yeah, that's a lot of bodies. 1 second. I'm just gonna hope those guys are not bothered by this. Doesn't seem to be the case. Wasn't this the very important room that I didn't want you to enter?
Moving
yeah,
ahead.
I saw the shrine before.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Doesn't really seem to be that important then. Or is it? Maybe?
What's in here?
At the very least, it kind of looks like some sort of ritual circle. I'm just not entirely sure what exactly they were doing around here. And apparently, some skeletons were destroyed around here as well. Maybe those schools were fighting each other. Different types of deaths don't always get along, right? Different types of the dead. I can't reach that. Ooh, what do we have there? Who has the highest strength from us? That's not how I can check it. 8, 8, 13,
the pride of the gate.
8. Can't give up now.
Okay. Let's split up. Jump down. I need you to get something from it really quickly. Why did you follow me? Oh, Marcus, you're gonna kill yourself at this point. You actually might kill yourself. Prayer of forgiveness.
Strange.
Baldur's
I
notes.
almost feel like I've just a mole's eye patch.
What?
This doesn't bode well for her.
Mole? Wait, is Mole dead? Final mournful entry, carrying with a vast hollow feeling of grief. The colony is declining, the elders starving, falling dormant to preserve its strength, and lying waiting for some sort of salvation.
This language is just gibberish. And yet, strangely familiar also.
Flesh of nautiloids linger, a great dark void, one mind with one purpose, moving in concert through the darkness between planes. There's a sign in action, before the slaved mind rose and ruined it all. Was that the Githyankians? They used to be slaves after all. Whoa! What is that?
Empty vessel, nothing more. Lending voice to elder law.
Okay. And what is this stuff? Which lore? Am I supposed to put that in? I guess I am.
Pardon? Wouldn't do to phlegm all over Lord Gortash during my first performance, would it? Acoustics are a little off in here. Which is... where, exactly?
We're kind of in an illithid colony. But don't worry. Just your brain is here, right? But that might freak her out. What kind of performance are you trying to perform?
Oh, just a serving girl with notions. Till I met Lord Gortash. He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed someone to give voice to lost knowledge. A little over my head, being honest, but the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business. Now, I'd best warm up.
Does she know that her head was placed in here in order to... Okay. Well, can you look around you?
Could do with a bit of natural light, all right. But you know these nobles, odd as fey folk. Now I need to prepare. Wish me luck.
Don't you notice where you are? What you're missing?
The owl bear boar, Owlwill's icy ire.
Okay, that was willful mind. What about a true mind? Hello?
Every day he comes. Every day for 3 days to ask me how I feel. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which day is it?
Who is this he that you're talking about?
We are his pets. His plan. Lord Gortash.
Not Ketheric? Well, today is the first day.
The first, yes. 5 days since he put that thing in my eye, but the first day he came to visit.
Uh-huh.
He says I am the last, that the other subjects have all changed.
Changed? And what do you mean about the others?
Separate cells. I never saw them, but when they changed...
My head! I can feel them in my head!
That's not good. Alright, let's not think about this. How about the second day? What about the second day?
Eye hurts. Head hurts. But he says I am past the worst of it. That I won't change like the others. He's given me a place of honor, so he can repeat his miracle. And a name.
A name?
True Soul.
So only the ones who are immune to the transformation are called true souls. However it may occur or happen. And what happened to you on the third day?
She whispers in my mind. She sings, praise the Absolute.
Okay, good to know. Thank you very much. I'm just taking that, alright? And this. Resonating stone. All creatures nearby are steeped in bliss? What exactly does that entail? And iPad. Balthasar's note. What happened to Mo? His obvious deficiency aside, it cannot be denied that young Gortash has been the mind of a scientist. Before his latest invention, the illithid library was no more than rows of brains swimming in the cerebral slope. With this device, we no longer need psionic power to access these memories containing within, only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. I do wish that he was not so eager in testing the device on most recent subject of his own, nor in leaving their skulls scattered along at my work. So he wanted to see the memories of the people that he was experimenting on, and Balthasar was also happy to comply. Prayer for forgiveness. Forgive me, father, for I cannot help but admire the chosen of your sworn foe. Enward Gortash Genius will take us far, but fear not. Those of Bane always fall to the same folly. They cannot see the beauty of obliteration. The absolute hoax will garner false love for their new slaves. But once I've built a large enough army, I will use our hold upon the absolute slave to begin this vile world's end. I can see the path through Gortash's brilliant plan. Gortash, Ketheric and I will seize the Netherus relic that has controlled the crown, and then use the crown to commend the illithid grand design. The debt-free, age-old foes, our dire patron, will be bosom friends for a time. Father, you have created me to be the last soul alive. When the time is right and my power is assured, I will slaughter Gortash and Ketheric upon your altar, where I myself hope to die when the world itself is gasping its last. At the end of it all, Father, there will be not a single creature living. Everyone will die. Everyone will die for you. I will make you proud. No dependent at the bottom in a different hand. Ha! Oren was right about his sibling. But who wrote this? Okay. It says Balthasar's note. No, wait. Forgiveness. Okay, that's a bit random. Let me see if I have more brains. I do in fact have a couple of additional brains. Send them all to Shadowheart. Every single one of them. Do I have more? Nope. Those were the other last one.
Still breathing.
And I don't have anybody around here either. No. Alright. That's fine. Okay, let's see. I have this one and check that one. The butchered mind, the closed mind, the fresh mind. Alright, let's see what the others have to say. Butchered mind.
Shh. This place listens. It knows. If we're going to escape, we have to be smart.
You didn't manage to escape. Smart, right. Use our brains, right?
Right. You get it. I've been watching, learning. This place is alive. A big thinking thing. And it needs our flesh to grow. I've seen them put corpses in the walls and they just melt away. So we've got to trick it, see? Make it think we're part of it. That's why the door's only open for... Wait. How did you get in here? Away, slave! They might have taken your mind, but they won't have mine!
Ow! She realizes it. Can we still talk?
Shh. This place listens.
Yes,
if we're going to escape,
talk.
We have to be smart.
Do you know the way out of here?
This place is alive. A big... So we've got
that
to
seems to be the same as before. Never mind. Seems like she can't really help us at all. Okay, what about the closed mind? Yeah, what's up with that?
And you, my many hands.
Hello.
They won't be laughing much longer. Won't be any more of this. No gnomes in the city. Watch, Brevin. This Gortash fella's got an idea. Kind of a training camp. Don't know how it gets me into the watch, but he seems the smart sort.
You want to go into the watch? Okay. And it seems to be the mind of a gnome. Seeing how they were talking about no gnomes in the watch, right? Probably. Alright. And who are you?
My head hurts. Can I go back to bed, Mummy?
It's a child! Well, now this is deeply unsettling. Exactly.
I don't know what that means. I had to dream again. the big spiky snail that came from the sky. I'm sleepy, Mummy. You must stop waking me up.
What do you mean with big snaky smile?
With big wiggly legs!
Uh-huh. Time to get back to sleep then. Good night. Meanwhile, I'm never going to sleep again. I don't wanna scare him. Yeah, I guess it's probably time for you to go to bed. Good night.
Night, night, Mummy. Love you.
Okay. I like that.
Time to rest.
I do not
I'm ready.
like that.
This way.
Not one bit. Not one bit. Okay, now how exactly do I get back? Like this? Marcus come back? Okay, was a bit worried about that, but it seems like everyone is just fine.
If the gods are watching me.
Alright then. Let me hear. There you go. Okay, Will, I think you had another summon that you could summon. Until long rest. Champion. Is that a devil? You get your own personal level 10 devil? I guess you do. Okay. Lovely to see. Nice. Really nice, Will.
Very well.
Alright then. I guess with that, we are all ready. Get into position, guys. I need you all to follow suit. Is everyone on the platform? Seems to be. Alright then.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
Is it?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
That's not a good sign. Maybe we're about to meet its mother, huh? Where all the tadpoles come from. No wonder that it would be excited. Alright, let's do this!
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Okay, then let us enter. Wait, who are those guys?
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time. And you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up.
Oh, that was a low blow, pal.
So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The edict
of Bane.
The lash of Baldur!
The Testament of Myrkul!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Shit, no! Father!
Well, calm down. They're gonna catch us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
What kind of game are they playing here?
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way!
So much for stopping the army, huh? We were too late. Piece of free. He's waiting. He's right there. Can I sneak up on him? Are those allies? Oh! He actually got her! He actually got her! Which means he's immortal again, isn't he? Yeah, invulnerability. Ketheric is immune against all sorts of damage. God damn it! You can't just do it! I went for the whole museum to save her! How many? Do you even have mind flayers? Do you even have mind flayers? I see how it is. Fine. Fine. I want to get a sneak attack, but I can forget about that.
What to do?
Okay. Can I separate us? I want you guys to hide.
These boots have seen everything.
And preferably I get the first interaction.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
What? No! I just want to be free of my freaking parasite and maybe even save the Night Song again. That I have already spotted. I'm here to snuff out their whole evil plot. And what is my place, Ketheric? Actually, before any of that, why is that prism so important to you guys?
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain.
True.
What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
As a servant. Would you have done the same for Isabel as well, if she tried to rebel against you? Probably. So, all along, you're just planning to betray your allies, is that it?
Yes.
What?
Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
He's so blunt about it.
So long as Nightsong's in that cage, Ketheric will keep getting back up.
He's literally so blunt about it.
Move unseen.
Free the Nightsong. Of course. I shall do that first. In fact. And for that sake, I shall equip myself with the Ring of Invisibility, perchance. Yes, please. I need you to turn yourself invisible. I don't want to mess this up. Turn yourself invisible.
Go.
I have 10 seconds. Ten seconds. Get out. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. The plan worked like a charm. Okay. Everyone was dragged into the match now. I guess he noticed that we were playing some tricks here.
Forever dauntless.
Instantly. Makes sense.
Where do I go from here?